Welcome back, everyone, to Processing, episode 3. I'm Steven.
I'm Mallory.
Max.
Bryant.
Jack.
Well, we are currently sitting on Bryant's bed, which happens to be our couch. It is a pull-out couch. We didn't know that. But now Bryant sleeps here promptly. What are your thoughts about it, Bryant?
It's nice.
You like it?
Yeah.
How do you like LA so far?
I'm just happy to be here. I could sleep on the floor and still wake up every morning ready to get stuff done.
We picked Brian up from LAX the other day. He flew in from Savannah, and this is the first 5-man setup we've done on the podcast.
True.
The first,
I was going to just say, let's hope it goes well.
the first one, it was just us 4, and then Brian was gone, and it was Mallory, and now we're all back together.
Yay.
Gang's all here.
We just need to get Shane on FaceTime at some point. Brian, what are your thoughts on LA?
I'll probably end up living here.
For sure.
Just off rip.
Just quick, yeah.
And a heartbeat.
Uh-huh.
So you like it in the 4 days that you've been here?
Mhm. Yeah, it's not like the lifestyle that people live is kind of messed up, but it's like everybody wants to like show off stuff. So you're always doing something. You're always trying to like make more money, which I know that's like not what you should do, but it makes you a lot more productive. So it keeps you on your grind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
You
like
definitely
keeps
feel
you
hungry.
just like running. Yeah, you'll never feel like successful because there's always people that are better than you.
Yeah.
And that's like a good competitiveness, and if that's a word, is good.
But how do you define success? Bryant, go ahead and let the people know how we're going to pay for a house out here. We just signed up to be what?
Oh yeah. I don't know, juicers. Well, we're taking all the
Without context, that sounds so bad. We're juicers.
yeah. We're picking up limes, birds, jumps, the lifts, wheels, all the above. Me and Max are gonna buy a Sprinter van one day, Mercedes-Benz.
Yep.
With portable chargers in the back, and we're not gonna sleep during the night. We're gonna only sleep during the day, like a doctor kinda. But we'll have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off, and we're just gonna ride around like a populated city, most likely LA, because LA's sick, and we're just gonna pick up all the dead, like, scooters and charge them in our
The Lime
Sprinter
scooters.
van. And the Lime scooters, not even the Lime, all of them.
Just every
Yeah.
company?
Every company,
So then you'd be a Wrangler / juicer /
everything.
jumper.
We'll be the 2 people that's like the 1% that does every single one.
Okay, I did not sign up for all of that today. I just signed up to be a juicer.
Nope.
So we're waiting for the 4 charges to come in, and then Brian and I are going to rack in some extra cash
Yeah.
from the side.
We will not sleep.
It's going to be sick.
We did this thing today for Jack's channel where we did a review on the Lime scooter, the Lift scooter, the Bird scooter, the wheels, which is the bike one, and the jump scooter, right? That was all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did we tested all the specs, like speed, takeoff, everything.
Take off.
So that's why they're talking about being juicers. And
Steven, what happened with you and the wheel today?
oh god. So the wheel one is the bike one. It's like the motorized bike, and it has like the throttle thing, but it has 2 brakes. Like the scooters usually have just 1 brake, but it has 2 brakes. So I was trying to do the power slide thing that you can do on like a normal bike, where you like smash the back tire brake and then slide out with your foot. And I was going really fast. How fast were those things topped out?
30
kilometers.
30 kilometers an hour.
Probably like 18 or 19 miles an hour.
Yeah, close to 20 miles per hour. So we were in this alley, and I was top speeding it, and I went to do a power slide, and I pressed the front brake too hard compared to the back brake, and the front tire stopped on a dime, and I did a front flip over the handlebars into the birds that we had parked next to us. But
Steven probably traveled about 15 feet from beginning of crash to end of crash.
Yeah, I mean, I did thankfully I made a graceful fall, and I didn't get too hurt besides like a scraped knee and a scraped hand, but it was definitely something.
I
For
wish I
sure.
would have got that on video so bad.
We have Jack's reaction of him just
Yeah.
clocking me. I'm like, I'm going, and this is his face.
They can't see that.
Oh yeah. Well, for those of you who watch the videos on the YouTube channel, you can see my face.
How can they find the YouTube channel?
Processing. It's on YouTube. Type it in. You'll definitely see it. You'll recognize the graphic.
Nice.
Yeah. definitely subscribe. We're trying to get 100 subs. Get that custom URL. I've been plugging myself this whole week.
It's not working.
Guys.
Dude,
I don't like him.
why?
He looks weird.
Okay.
Look at those glasses.
These
Dude,
are my...
you have to give some respect and a shout out to one of our fans that hit you up on Instagram.
Oh, yes. Thank you for... I actually forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me about that. Hold
What's
on.
his name?
Let me pull his name up. Hold on. Okay. EJ Ackerbaum. I'm assuming he goes to the University of Alabama. That's in his bio. He DM'd me on Instagram the other day and said, "Hey, I just wanted to reach out and say I love the podcast. You guys are all very inspiring." That means so much from anybody who does any, like, reaches out in any sort of way with some sort of positivity or love in any manner, to all of us, no matter, like, not just me on the podcast, like any of us, Jack and YouTube, Max's songs, our clothes, anything. It's just like, it makes you feel like what we're doing is well worth it. Like, if we're reaching out and it's hitting home with somebody, it definitely feels like it's well worth it.
Yeah, one person saying that they enjoy whatever it is that you make makes whatever you make worth it.
Right.
Very true.
More than 1,000 people telling you they dislike it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jack and I were on a run a couple days ago. Yeah, we run on them in the mornings. What's up? Dun dun dun. And we were kind of talking about the fact that this guy reached out and he's not necessarily getting anything in return from just being really positive and reaching out and just saying how inspiring this is and how empowering that a podcast can be. But it's not like we're paying him to say anything like that. He just felt like we gave him some sort of value that in return he would show some recognition. And that's very, very cool, especially when you're doing something creative like Steven was saying.
Yeah.
Bryant, what do you have to say about trivia, though?
All right.
Wait. I think before...
Sorry.
Max running the segment list here.
I know. Well, no,
Sue me.
that's fine. That's fine. I was just thinking in terms of order of operations. I want to do business talks with Max.
Oh.
I know last podcast I said we might not do
Baby.
it, but it was kind of a joke. But this time Max has
index funds have taken off.
Dude.
this time Max has a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah,
in
so
terms of business.
Last podcast, I was talking about how I was reading the book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich. I'm pretty sure that's it. It's by Ramet. I might be butchering his name. Highly recommend it. It's a very, very easy read in terms of a finance book and a business book. Bless you. Are you going to sneeze again? Okay. Basically, the book breaks down how you should change your spending habits, how you should kind of view life from a money standpoint, because sometimes money can be a very touchy subject for some people, whether it's you have a family that has a lot of money and you go and ask questions about it and it's swept under the rug, or it can be comments like money is tight, and anytime you buy something, they're asking how much was that and how expensive was that, no matter if it had a lot of value to you or it was just an impulse buy. But the book kind of reshaped kind of the way that I looked at finance from a long-term perspective and kind of spending habits. So kind of a quick summary and something that you should do right now is start investing and kind of become more conscious on what you're spending. So focus on the things that you truly love and the things that really, really make you happy, and put a lot of money towards that, and mercilessly cut the things that you hate or dislike, and you're just putting money to that for no reason. So if you have like a subscription to an account that you don't even use anymore, you should definitely take that out instead of just looking at it and being like, I don't care about that. But what was that? Anyways, but definitely start thinking about your spending habits. And if you want to get more into depth on like exact things that you should start kind of investing in, then you should definitely read the book. I highly recommend it. And like I was saying, it's a very easy read, and it's actually, there's some funny parts in it too. So highly recommend the book and buy index funds. What's up?
Index funds.
Index funds.
That's all we've been talking about with Max for the past week.
Yeah.
Yay.
Vanguard.
Vanguard.
Fun
index
living with
funds.
Max.
Yes, and also shout out to Danny Stein because he was been very helpful for me in terms of what he was doing with his portfolio. So if he listens to this podcast, shout out to that guy. I love you. Sup?
We
How
love you,
about
Danny.
Danny? He's abroad in Greece, and he just sent us a video of him bungee jumping yesterday.
Yes.
The guy looks like he's having a time.
Yeah.
A very good time.
Yeah.
That was a cool video.
Yeah.
That was huge too. I love that. Now trivia.
What is that laugh?
Bryant, hit him with the first question. Hit him with it.
In the whole like planet world.
Yep.
How many countries are there?
211.
Close. You're close. Kinda.
200. 100. 186.
It's like 170. Really?
Try that.
196.
Hi, Steven.
Ooh.
196.
He's very close. He's very close.
All right.
What's
Well,
the final answer, Bryant?
yeah.
Steven, guess.
195.
Dab season.
Is that it?
According to Google.
Yeah, according to Google.
Yeah.
195 countries.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you gotta let him answer it before when they start
Well,
going.
he thought he had it. He was like, "There's definitely like
Yeah, he
seven,
said it's
like
it is
170."
it is.
I thought that
So,
it was
good try, Steven.
70s in the 70s.
It is this. You open that up with it is this, and there's no way around it.
I thought I had that one on lock. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait. Oh. By some definitions, there are 197 countries in the world.
What did I say?
I can't remember.
196.
Yeah,
First
you
you said 211, then
Yeah.
you said 196.
It's all right. Just learning some fun things out here, though.
It's always good to learn something.
Sure.
Learn something new every day.
We got 2 more coming later in the podcast too.
Be careful.
Oh, we're gonna space them out.
Oh yeah.
We got a good one at the very end.
Oh yeah. I call that one. You got the next one.
We've been going. We went to Venice Beach while we've been here twice now.
know?
Shout out Venice Beach. It's definitely a crazy place. And
How about that one was clipped?
each time we've gone and looked at the skate park that they have set up at Venice Beach, there are some crazy guys out there skating.
Oh yeah.
Better than me.
Oh yeah.
Better than
But
me.
not as good as Mallory's gonna be.
Yes,
So we're gonna
that's
go
what
there.
I wanted to say.
We're gonna go out there and she's gonna be doing
Fred
flips.
and Nard.
Mallory wants to get a skateboard of some sort and learn to actually skateboard. And I told her that I would teach her. I used to skate, back in the day. So we're gonna get Mallory a skateboard here shortly, and she's gonna be out there every day putting in work. We're gonna put her in a lot of bubble wrap at first until she actually learns,
What?
and then she's gonna take off. Right, Mallory?
We'll see, I guess.
Like a rocket.
What did you think about the people that we were watching? There were some girls out there that were better than the guys.
There's one girl and she was
Are you
killing
shocked
it.
by that? I'm like confused. We're all equal human beings.
No, I was just throwing it out there.
Yeah, girls can be better at skating, you guys.
Sure. I'm not putting that past anyone.
Yeah.
I thought that girl was sick doing it.
Yeah.
She did fall though that one time and got right back up.
Got right up. Smacked her elbow too.
What a beast.
I didn't see a girl out there today.
Yeah.
I didn't
Same.
Same
I saw. We saw her
She showed
the
up
first
at
time we
River
came there
Meeting.
too.
I saw the really old guys, and then the one guy who was doing the like crazy.
There was one guy out there who I think he was probably like a vert skater because he would just go in the bowl and just come up and do crazy like big spins and stuff.
What's
How
a
about our-
vert skater?
How about our guy though that was doing front flips over like 6 people?
That's
In
who
front
he's
of the
talking
whole
about.
That's what I'm
crowd?
talking
That's who
about.
he's The guy with the
Nah,
Burberry
he's
pants
not
on?
A vert skater.
The guy with the red sweatpants.
Yeah.
He had to.
Nah.
I would put money on it.
Who's
I'll put
what's
money
a
on it. He's just a street guy.
A vert skater's like Tony Hawk, like
Just like a
big
bowl guy.
ramps, like not even bowl, like huge like half pipes
Not street
Oh.
stuff,
that like do aerial stuff.
okay?
Like Tony Hawk was primarily a vert skater. compared to
money
like.
on it, my boy does everything.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure he
He's
does
doing
everything.
Front flips on Venice Beach over 6 people.
Wait,
That was the same kid.
he was
Can you
doing.
do this? Can you talk into the mic?
That was the same kid.
He was doing front flips over people
Yeah, me and Max watched
without a
him.
skateboard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he would just run and he just jumped over, did a front flip over like 6 guys.
nothing compared to what Mallory's gonna be doing.
True.
I put money
Not
on
even
it.
close.
Put 25 people in a circle, and she'll do a backflip over all of them
On the skateboard.
on a snowboard at Venice Beach.
At Venice Beach.
Whatever, dude. I think cooler than that was our boys hitting it on the rollerblades.
Yeah, there
That
was
was
a group of
funny.
people dancing. Well, they were rollerblading, but they were playing loud music, and like some of them were choreographed, and like they were doing the same moves in tandem. That was cool.
Yeah, I like that.
I like
you
that
can't
too.
ride your limes and your scooters in some places.
Oh yeah.
They'll
True.
just turn off on you, and then you'll have to like push them, and they're kind of
No electric scooters on the beach.
yeah.
Unless they're
But-
owned by you.
But they were going for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I rode mine all the way through, and then on the way back was when it turned off, and then I
Mine
had to,
didn't.
like, push
My
it.
lift stopped. You guys all took off. Didn't even look back. And mine was just cut off immediately.
Then it started raining.
Mine went
Mallory
half
flipped
speed.
over the handlebars like I did on the wheel.
No, it didn't like completely stop. It just like the gas turned off. And so like I was rolling it with my foot trying to start it again. And
Don't
then I
say it,
realized it
Max.
wouldn't start.
Don't say it. I already know what you're gonna say.
The gas.
Mallory or Max is gonna go. They're electric.
Whatever.
The gas. Sorry.
Then it started raining. We had to pack up and skedaddle.
We
True.
did eat some good pizza and ice cream though.
Frick.
Yeah. What was that ice cream place called? It's famous or something,
Salt
right?
and Kitchen.
Salt and
Salt and
straw.
straw.
Salt and straw.
Salt and straw.
Mm.
I just tasted some ice cream. I didn't get anything, but you guys, Bryant and Max, got some.
Boy,
How was it?
that's my slime. It was good.
1 to 10.
I mean, it wasn't. It was like, it was just good because like the experience. The people were really nice. Like it was a good like place. The waffle cone, like that's like the best like waffle cone I've ever had.
Yeah.
The aroma might have been better
Yeah.
than what
Yeah,
it tasted
smelled
like.
really good.
I'd put it at a 9.
Really?
Yeah, no cap.
No,
A
I don't
9.
know about that.
Yeah, dude, that's probably the best cookie dough I've ever had in my life.
No.
That was worth my stomach hurting and taking another probiotic. Shout out to probiotics. 102 billion cells in those suckers.
I gotta go to bed.
Dude.
It is getting close to our bedtime. We're kind of hitting a late night guy.
Yeah,
Oh, this is
10:40.
way past my bedtime.
True.
10,
Bedtime's 10.
11, 12.
Yeah.
Are y'all running in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And headspace.
Always.
All right. Sweet. Well, no, Brian, you start your workouts for Mercer tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what that's going to consist
Uh,
of.
Sometimes Stephen will introduce a topic and then look at whoever he's talking to, and then they'll be like, "Yep," and then Stephen's like, "Okay, talk about it."
Yeah, I mean, like,
gives
go.
us another head nod.
We just got a bunch of workouts.
Thank you, Brian. That's
Yay.
awesome.
As a D1 athlete,
Yeah.
you should stay in shape.
We're gonna go find a track and some soccer fields tomorrow for next week, because then next week that's when we have to start running like half field figure 8 runs and box to box runs. Those ones are the fun ones. Yeah.
Do you have to do any lifting?
Yes.
How are you going to do that?
Gym.
Where?
Are you a member of a gym out here?
You know how easy it is to do that?
How?
I'm a student. It's easy.
Brian gets gym memberships anywhere he wants.
You just walk in and say, "Yo, I'm Bryant Jackson."
It's literally not hard to get like a month gymbership.
Gymbership. It's kind of
Gym
a good
membership.
way to shorten
Whose
it.
man is this kid?
But yeah, they start tomorrow, and they will continue to go on until I go to college, which is like August 9th. And when I go back, when I leave LA and I go back to Savannah, I will be training in Statesboro with a team up there.
How are you being monitored when you train out here?
Not.
Yeah,
They're just like trusting that you do it
No,
Honor
I
code.
have a guy I call.
and like check in.
And I tell him like my mile times and my like 2 mile times. And
Dang.
everything.
What if you just make it up?
I mean, I guess you could if you really wanted to, but
But
like
I
then
feel like
you
they'll
get
notice when you get there.
yeah,
and
when you
that's
get to
not
school,
what you're doing.
then they're gonna be like, all right, like here's a fitness test, and then you haven't done anything. So
I mean,
you
I
just might
definitely
get
don't
cut.
recommend that. I'm just saying, what if like somebody
Good
did?
cheater guy over
Cheaters
there.
never prosper.
Very true, Mallory. Cheaters never prosper.
Brian, I just want to say that's fantastic, man.
Thanks, man.
Really proud of you.
Appreciate it.
Jack and I will try to do them maybe sometimes.
Nah.
Oh, never mind.
Jack's got his own ideas.
I might watch Bryant.
Yeah, we gotta get a video.
Yes.
Which is
We do need to do that. Like, follow him like day in the life
Of a
Dude,
beast.
training.
We gotta figure out how to get into that one right there because there's
I bet it's
literally
not hard.
there is a soccer field turf, 120 yards right there.
Right
Perfect.
across our Airbnb, there's a high school. Is it a high school or
Low
elementary?
skill.
Lower school.
There's like an elementary school.
Low skill.
Elementary school right across from our Airbnb. They have basketball courts, a turf soccer field or football field or any type of field, I guess.
I just don't think that you could use it during the day at all.
I don't think for when they have school, but I'm
Yeah.
sure they get out of school relatively soon.
Yeah, they'd probably do.
Zoned out there at the end.
Because it's like what, June, May, whatever today is.
It's about to be June.
Yeah, it's about to be June. There's no.
Well,
way
I'm
the
sure
kids-
that they do. It's like an elementary school, so I'm sure they do summer camps all summer where the kids are going to be there. And I just feel like if there's a bunch of kids there, you probably can't go in there. But I'm saying like in the evening, afternoon.
Oh, after they get out,
You
yeah,
can probably use it
5 or
easily.
4.
Yeah.
That'd
I
be
feel
perfect.
like we just need to go over and talk to the principal
It'd
and
be
be
good.
like, yo.
Because it also said on the sign, it was like if you're under 18, or if you're 18, if you're under 21, so like y'all can't go. But I'm 20, I'm 18, so.
How about somebody thought I was Justin Bieber this week?
That
Oh
was
my
funny.
god. No doubt in my mind you were though. We were taking pictures for Mallory's video on top of this mountain thing, outside of LA, downtown LA, and there was this girl that was walking up the mountain as we were walking down, and she saw Jack taking a picture of Mallory, and she walked up to me and Max and goes, "Is that Justin Bieber?" And Max goes, "Yeah." Jack turned around.
You want a picture?
Jack turned around and goes, "Are you Bieber?" She goes, "Are you Bieber?" And he goes, "Yeah, Justin." And they shook hands. She was like, "No, oh my god." And then Max was like, "Yeah, let me take a picture of you guys." She was so excited.
Yeah.
And then we kind of felt bad afterwards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
And
that's
then-
not Justin Bieber.
And then at the golf store,
What happened?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, when we were
God.
outside.
people,
That
the-
that's
you were taking
actually
pictures
funny.
of me?
I thought you said, sorry. When you said golf, I thought you meant like we went into an actual golf store. I was because I'm
No.
pretty sure it's the Igor store right now. So I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, so I was like messing around with Jack outside of the Igor store while Bryant wanted to go inside and actually like see what they had in there. And I was fake taking pictures of Jack and getting random people to take photos of Jack and I. And the people in line thought he was like a super famous YouTuber. So they called Jack over, and everyone in line started filming Jack.
And they were like, "Can we get your YouTube channel? Can we get your YouTube channel?" And I wrote it down on some girl's notes, and like all the kids are taking Snapchat videos of me waiting in line for that pop up.
God,
That was good.
That's some Max Lennon stuff right there.
If you want to be famous in
Trivia.
Hollywood for a day, just get people to take pictures with you.
you gotta have one of your friends to be like, "Oh my god." and
Yeah, act like
follow
you're
you
famous,
around.
and then everyone else will follow suit.
All right, next trivia question.
Go ahead.
How many bones are in the human body?
Adult human body.
Adult human body.
207.
Close.
What? I thought that was it.
Sorry. Keep going.
205.
211.
206.
Dang it.
Dude.
Wait, isn't
you're
there
so
one?
close.
Isn't there
Hold on.
one that's like
I mean,
a?
I'm sure it ranges any from because you start off with more bones. I think as your child. Let's say when you're born, it's
Yeah, it's a lot.
270. So I mean, you might have 207 in your body, Jack. I won't contest you. I promise I won't, Jack.
That was 207. Dang it.
It's okay.
I was gonna
dude.
get the first one.
It's like, what is that? Did Hannah Montana have a video or the song, the Bone song? You know when she had to. Y'all remember that episode of Hannah
Mhm.
Montana?
Yeah.
What?
I don't.
Yeah, she
Yes,
she had to
you
like
guys
take a
all
test.
do. It's such a famous episode. She makes up the entire song to Nobody's Perfect. She does the Bone song.
The only song like that from those kind of TV shows I remember is
Giant shake, large fried chocolate shake.
well, I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that one kind of, but Drake and Josh when they do the planets on the radio phone call. You
Dude,
guys
how
remember
about SpongeBob's campfire song?
True, that
Oh.
one slaps, dude.
CAMPFR,
Or the one when he's got that with the
Around
pizza.
campfire.
You know, he's like
Oh, yeah.
walking through the desert.
Oh, that
The
that
Krusty
is the
Krab
best
pizza.
episode. Sorry, that probably just blew everyone's eardrums out. But that's my favorite cartoon episode I think
Dude, that one
ever.
slaps.
Krusty Krab, yeah.
All right,
I
Max,
love that.
29. Next trivia question.
Brian,
Brian's acting like there's a time limit.
I gotta go to bed.
Brian, I'm tired too.
Yes. See.
Brian, we all know you're not gonna go to bed. You're gonna sit on this couch with
And
all the lights on,
Snapchat.
Snapchat girls,
Actually-
and watch YouTube
Dude,
videos for
dude.
4 hours.
Dude, how about when you walked in here last night? He has his computer full blast on Fortnite videos, phone in hand, and he is knocked.
And the lamp right above his head on the table is completely on, and he's just dead asleep. I woke him up. I shook him awake, and I closed his laptop. I was like, all right, Brian, let's go to bed. And I gave him the blanket, and I thought he was just going to roll over and go to sleep. And he goes, all right, where's my phone? I gave him his phone. He's like, where's my laptop? I was like, I just turned it off. He was like, no, I'm not done. Like, what do you mean?
Brian needs like something in the background when he sleeps.
Yeah, I gotta have music or like when I go to sleep at your house or Jack's house or somebody, like I have to have like something, like all the lights have to be off. Unless like last night I was just really tired because like I don't know, we woke up pretty early and long day. I don't know, but like tonight I'm tired. But there's got to be like no light, and there always have to be like something playing in the background. And my favorite to fall asleep to is David Dobrik's vlogs.
That's due to, like, I'm sure when you were
What?
younger, you fell asleep with the TV on in your room, didn't you?
No, I never used to watch TV.
Yeah, I didn't like having a TV in my room.
I don't
No,
get that,
Brian
man.
will get a video, turn it like 4 or 5 clicks, put it right by his ear
I'll put
with
it
the
under-
brightness
yeah.
like a little up, and then just fall asleep. And then I
would-
turn it
dude,
off.
I'd be done. Literally, that's how I go to sleep. I'll put it under my pillow if I'm with someone, but if I'm not with someone, I'll just leave it like right next to my pillow, and then I'll turn it up a little bit, like not like super loud, just so I can like hear something. But this kind of helps too, because there's like an air vent, so it's like noise.
Right.
Like that white noise.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually meant to do this the last podcast too. I kind of was thinking about this as for an idea. Max and I sleep in the same bed together every night since
Yeah.
we've been here. And for those of you who don't know, Max is a very restless sleeper.
I'm crazy.
And so, I mean, usually at least once a night, I get disturbed or woken up in some fashion by him doing something in the bed that we sleep in. And so last night, I woke up like 2 or 3 times because, by the way, do you need to cut your toenails?
No, I cut him like 2 days ago.
All right, well, I woke up at least 2 or 3 times last night to something scraping my leg.
Yeah, that's my pet.
There was something scraping my calf like really hard, and I woke up and I'd like look under the bed, and your foot would be like near me but not on me. And I'd be like, dang, I thought I was gonna catch you. And the other thing that I noticed you do is sometimes you sleep on your stomach but you'll like turn, and when you turn onto your stomach, you slide your hand underneath my pillow.
Oh yeah, I'm big
You get
about
the
that.
cold spot.
Dude,
Yeah.
Brian and I have the exact same sleeping habits, so we are not good sleeping partners because
no,
we do.
are good sleeping
No.
partners because we don't wake up.
Yeah, because we literally have
Yeah, but
a
it's
full
chaos.
battle in the bed
We'll wake
while
up
we're
in the
both
morning
asleep.
on opposite sides, like my head's facing where his feet are. Yeah.
Brian and I both do the thing if you have to have an arm under a pillow. So I'll wake up and my left arm is under Brian's pillow and Brian's right arm is under my pillow. And we're like face to face.
The best is when you sleep with Max and he wakes you up in the middle of the night and you'd roll over and he is 2 inches away from your face, completely knocked out, mouth wide open, drooling, and has no idea that you just
Dude.
woke him up.
It's honestly better if I'm on my side, but if I'm on my back, you better prepare for a snoring storm, dude.
And
Yeah.
Max will always fall asleep first.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so he'll fall asleep and
Quick.
he'll like, yeah, as soon as you lay down and you turn the lights off, he's out. So then if he's like on, like if he starts scooting over, if he takes all the covers, you got to pull him up and he'll like wake up, but he'll be like half sleep, like half like awake. And he will just start talking and like gibberish.
Yeah, it's
And
almost
he'll-
like
yeah.
when you sleep with someone like that, if they do something like that, you want to be kind to them while they're sleeping. But with Max, you just have to throw all that out of the window and just know.
push him.
Like if
Yeah.
he's on his back and he's snoring, you have to muster up enough strength to push him over.
No, Jack, please tell him. Jack has the method down. down because if I roll over on my back,
I've
I
been
will
doing
start
this for
snoring.
years.
Yeah, Jack, give him
Max
the
will get
breakdown.
Max will get on his back and he'll start snoring, and then you literally just have to go like right under his butt, like right where his hips are, and just take your leg, and you have to use all your muscle because he's completely dead weight, and just flip him to one of his sides.
It's
opposite
so
of you.
strange that like just that move it'll go like that to your snoring.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
get him like 75% of the way there, and then his sleep version of himself does the rest of the 25%. Like
Yeah.
he gets in position on that side,
Dude, that's funny.
but doesn't wake up.
That is just funny to me. I think it's because I don't know why. Like when I snore on my back, because if I know for a fact if I sleep on my back, I will snore. There's just no way around it. I wonder if it's like my airway or something. Like there's something about
Probably.
like my tongue or something in that position that I will just snore loud.
Yeah.
I think my dad does the same thing. I think.
Jack and I, on the other hand, sleep like vampires.
Mummies.
We get into bed, we lay on our back with our arms to our sides, and we wake up the same way.
Jack
Mummies.
is not a heavy sleeper at all.
No, I don't sleep for very long.
Yeah, Bryant can be. Bryant is like a heavy sleeper in a sense. Like if you wake him up, he might wake up for a millisecond, but then he is down to REM sleep in about a millisecond.
Yeah. Once I'm up for the day.
Yeah.
I can fall asleep as long as I have videos.
As long as you have what?
Videos.
Whispering.
We have
is
a
that?
mouse on mic 5. All right,
So-
last trivia question.
We got one more trivia question tonight. This one's fire, okay? What is the average salary of a zookeeper?
Zookeeper?
A zookeeper.
Like for any zoo in the whole world?
I think just the average zookeeper salary based off of Google.
86,000.
I literally have no clue what to even guess.
Throw out a number.
105K a year.
I literally don't know.
Any number, go.
90,000. I don't know.
28 grand.
What?
Whoa.
$13.46 per hour.
Yeah.
That's actually sad.
Dude,
That's not sad, dude. Zoos. Have you ever watched Blackfish?
They should
Oh,
get
just
paid
a zoo,
more.
just a
a
zookeeper.
zookeeper.
I kind of thought like a manager of a zoo for some reason.
I
But
did
dude,
too, kind of.
Imagine if like you were handling like tigers all day or something
I
like
know.
that.
Shouldn't they
You
get
should be
paid,
more than that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, that's a kind of a crazy job.
Yeah.
Shout out to all those zookeepers. If you know a zookeeper, keep them in
Nah.
heart. Text them. Maybe FaceTime
Maybe
them when
watch
you hear this.
Blackfish and then you'll like understand.
Is it the
like,
SeaWorld thing?
yeah.
Yeah, apparently like a lot of that stuff was like very exaggerated.
I don't know, dude. They have videos and stuff.
Dude, I remember Cal Brazier, one of my friends. His mom is volunteers at a aquarium, and she like is like very conscious about people using straws. Anytime you have any trash, they live on the water. You have to throw it in the trash can. Like she's very, very fish conscious, and she loves SeaWorld. So I don't know.
I'm not a huge zoo.
I don't
I
like
Aquarium
don't
any
like
of
guys.
those.
zoo or
Yeah.
aquariums or anything like that.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Mallory.
No, never mind. Keep going.
All right, this rest time recommendations for this week. Jack and I are gonna do another movie. We're gonna do a movie every time, so sorry about that, guys. We're doing the movie Room.
Have you seen it? You saw it, right?
I think we've all seen Room, right?
God.
Mallory, you haven't.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, she watched it with you, did she not?
No, I watched it by myself.
Oh.
That movie's
Yeah.
good. I recommend that movie.
It came out in 2015. Wow, I didn't know this. IMDb gave it an 8.2 out of 10.
Wow, that's pretty good.
If you get above a 7.5 on IMDb,
Yeah.
you're chilling.
Wait, who's director and DP?
Let's see.
Both.
Hold on.
The way they shot that was pretty cool because they had to change the room with every scene to get different angles of it so it would
Yeah.
fit, you know what I mean?
It was a small room.
Yes.
It was directed by Lenny Abersham. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I could be botching that. Lenny Abersham. It was shot by Danny Cohen.
You know who that is?
Let's see.
No.
Let's
Yeah,
see
he
if I
wasn't
know.
nominated for an Emmy, and Jack is. What's good?
Dude, that movie was really good.
Yeah.
I really, really liked. I'm not gonna give anything away, but I really, really, really liked the
Remember,
plot.
I only have 7 minutes.
Brian, I'm gonna hit you.
Listen.
Definitely go watch that movie. It makes you feel some type of way.
It makes
at
you
the
feel
end.
different after you finished it.
Yes.
Like unsure.
Be very, very thankful and fortunate for the life that you live.
Makes you feel like dirt.
True.
Almost.
And Brie Larson, she's the main actress in that movie, and she did a phenomenal job. I think she
Yeah, she
won
did.
the Oscar for that movie.
Did she?
I think so. I mean, it's great. And the child in that movie,
For actress in a supporting role or leading?
leading, I'm pretty sure. Let me check.
Dude, that was a good movie.
Yeah, it was really good.
I'm not even a huge movie guy, but I like that movie a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very good. And the child in that movie, I can't remember his name. Yeah, Brie Larson won Best Actress for Room in 2016. I mean, she definitely deserved it. She did great. And the child was, I mean, on the same level, if not better, for his age.
Phenomenal.
He was great, too. It's another one of those movies that pulls every emotion out of you if you're the audience member.
For sure.
It's great. Definitely.
Facts.
Max, go with the book.
Yeah, so I'm just going to kind of harp on the book. I Will Teach You How to Be Rich. Go and read it and learn how to manage your money and invest your money so you will be financially stable and figure out what your rich life would be. So if you had all the money and all the assets that you want, have that picture in your mind so you have a direction on something that you're striving for, because money is just money unless you have a goal or have something to do with it. So try to figure that out. Definitely go read the book, and more in general, just read more. Dab.
Very good. Mallory, with a song?
I don't have a song. I'm
Okay.
gonna do something about clothing.
Okay.
Something to do this summer. Wear like a sportier sneaker with a non-sporty outfit. So like instead of just like a classic sneaker that you would wear with anything, like find something like honestly like a running sneaker or something and find a way to make that work with a cool outfit.
Mallory touched on that same topic in her latest video, which is on her channel now. We'll put it in the description. You guys can go check that out. She has an example of what she's just talking about. Right, Mallory?
Indeed I do.
I watched the videos.
Same.
Yes.
Brian, what
Brian.
do you want to end us off with? Words of wisdom.
Bryant, you could do a song.
A song? No, UCLA. I think it's by Grimes, but since like we're in California,
R.L.
R.L.
Grime.
yeah. She got a body. She just tryna party.
Yeah.
Just move to
R.L.
UCLA
That
by
one.
R.L. Grime.
Yeah. I don't know,
Hype.
dude.
My
We're
little sister
in
loves
Los
that
Angeles.
song.
We were
Yeah.
just in
She's
UCLA
15.
today.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
Dude,
Follow your
we
dreams,
didn't talk
chase
about
your
the
dreams.
We didn't talk
See you
about the
tomorrow.
UCLA conspiracy theory.
We don't have
Here's the
time.
thing,
We
Yeah,
don't
we
have
don't
time.
have time.
on
We don't have
that
time.
card for sure.
See you
All right.
next week.
Sorry, next week, different podcast.
Last
Shabby.
thing. Tomorrow is Monday, Memorial Day. This podcast will probably be out tomorrow, if not tomorrow, the next day. So, just shout out to any active military members or veterans, even these days. Definitely is a lot of work, and it means a lot to us back home.
We get to do this because of them.
Big facts.
Exactly. In any branch of the military, everyone's great. Everyone's deserves.
At least a day of
Commemoration.
recognition.
Yeah.
If not a year.
Just
good.
overall respect, always, not
Yeah.
just on Memorial Day.
Yes.
For sure.
Thanks, guys.
Follow me on
Bye-bye.
Instagram, Brian A. Jackson.
Good
cut
night.
that. Definitely cut that.
Trying to get famous, dude.
It's all right.